Lanka's parliament to elect next president for the first time since 1978. Sri Lankan uprising, Ranil Wickremesinghe visits 2 injured soldiers at Army Hospital. Acting Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe on Friday visited 2 injured soldiers being treated at the Army Hospital, Prime Minister's media division said. The soldiers got injured in clashes amid protesters' uprising in the island nation. India helping Sri Lanka in its time of crisis as much as possible, Rajnath Singh. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh on Friday said that India is trying to help its neighbor Sri Lanka in its time of crisis as much as possible. Addressing the launch of the second P-17A stealth frigate Dunagiri in Kolkata, the defense minister said that India has maintained warm and strong relations with all neighboring countries. India wants friendly relations with all its neighboring countries. For this, India keeps making constant efforts. Be it Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Maldives or Bangladesh, we have maintained our warm and strong relations with all. We all are aware of the difficult circumstances Sri Lanka is going through today. Although India has also been affected due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the Ukrainian conflict, we are trying to help our friend Sri Lanka as much as possible, said Singh. U.S. committed to democratic aspirations of Sri Lankan people, envoy. The U.S. is committed to the democratic aspirations of the Sri Lankan people, the U.S. envoy here said on Friday, urging all parties to work together to ensure the rule of law is upheld. The U.S. ambassador to Sri Lanka, Julie Chung, said that following Gotabaya Rajapaksa's resignation all the parties should join hands to find solutions to the economic crisis. Sri Lanka's parliament to elect next president for the first time since 1978. For the first time since 1978, Sri Lanka will elect the crisis-hit country's next president through a secret vote by the MPs and not through a popular mandate, following the resignation of Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who was ousted by a popular uprising against him. The 225-member parliament will elect the new president by a secret vote on July 20, Speaker Mahinda Yapa Abewardena said on Friday. Never in the history of the presidency since 1978 that Parliament had voted to elect a president. Presidential elections in 1982, 1988, 1994, 1999, 2005, 2010, 2015 and 2019 had elected them by popular vote. Sri Lankans await formal resignation after president flees. Sri Lankans waited Friday for a formal announcement confirming their president had resigned after he fled to Singapore to escape anti-government protests triggered by his country's dire economic crisis. Gotabaya Rajapaksa submitted his resignation late Thursday after arriving in Singapore from the Maldives, where he initially escaped after demonstrators overran his palace at the weekend.